What is up, Narg? How's it hanging, brother? In fact, let me make sure my Final Fantasy's muted. I've had it on all day and I haven't really played it. That's a me thing. I should not have done that. But I did it, and no one can stop me. Make sure it's muted. Okay. Alright, let's play... which is a phrase I never particularly grew to love. Do people even still call them Let's Plays? I could turn this light off. Okay. Light makes the room hot. There's a very hot light. Okay. Medieval. I like how today the video viewer works. It was like a one-day exclusive glitch. That's kind of fun. Early? What do you mean by early? I'm hoping we could wrap up at least one of these games, either Infamous or, you know, Infamous or Medieval by the end of next week. So we could start 2 new games. One of which I could tell you is going to be Far Cry 3. That's going to be the next game that gets thrown on the pile. I'm not sure what the other game will be. We could play, maybe Metro. I know Devin recommended that. We'll see. I mean, who knows? I might get my ass kicked in Medieval. We might be here forever. Don't know who that is. I played Senran Kagura a long time ago. Back when I was trying it out because of the whole Twitch shit. Play Prime 2? Why the fuck would I play Prime 2 again? Not that that's a bad idea, but the goal is to play games I've never played before. If I play more games I've already played, you know, does it help? It's kind of like pointless, you know? I'm interested. I'm just curious. Like, what's your reasoning? Just to play a good game? I know. I shouldn't have reacted like so ridiculously, but you know, that's like my whole goal this year is to not just replay the same 5 games again and again. I'm just curious. Like, what's your reasoning? Just because? You know what? Maybe we could squeeze in Prime 2 again this year. Fuck it. We could play Prime 1 again and 2. You know, Prime 1 will only be like 2 streams anyway. Oh my god, the level just started. Okay, they respawn infinitely? Very nice. Maybe? No. Well, they're pretty bad shots. I mean, you gotta give them that. Is this really what I'm supposed to do? I mean, it's filling up the jar. Maybe this is intentional. Or the chalice, I should say. Okay. Because I hate playing it, but watching it through the spray filter makes it bearable? Fuck it. I mean, that's... Look, I ain't gonna say no. People... coping, defending YouTube ads and being against Brave. I'll tell you this, you get some of the weirdest YouTube ads. I should show some of the ones I get. I get, you know, sex ads, not, you know, like, what are they, like Blue Chew and all these other weird things. I get the craziest weird ads and I need to sort through the images on my phone. I get AI story time ads. It's like, dude, did anyone vet these? Like, I get weird, like, Game of Thrones AI ads and shit. It's just, oh shit. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Did anyone vet this before they pushed it to live? Like, damn, it's YouTube, man. It's like one of the #1 websites on the planet. As long as you keep moving, the axe is really good against them. You should partner with Manscaped. I actually considered buying a Manscaped, one of the razors, because, you know, obviously, you know, you want to clean up yourself just because. It's not because I have anyone to clean up for, but it was like, you know, I don't want to use a normal razor, so I'm just like, yeah, that's not a terrible thing. But remember, I get 5 viewers. There's no way Manscaped would actually partner with me ever. His name is Warlord, by the way. I don't know if you're saying Warlock, just out of comedy. YouTube has the nerve to say no nudity. No, I think it should be no nudity. I agree with that. And talking about adjacent things isn't bad. Like, I wouldn't want them to crack down on people talking about it. It's just like their ads are like, here is this website where an AI reads an AI story, and the story was all gibberish. In fact, where's my phone? I was having it charge. Just a sec. Let's see. Hang on, I gotta take a picture. Right now. Hold on. Of course, let me send this to my friend. Discord, DM. Okay. Let's see. I'll find it really quick. We're not, this, like I said, the medieval streams are chill streams anyway. We're not doing anything. I need glasses. You should definitely get it if you need it. Oh, I have my birthday cake. Yeah, I'm gonna get a birthday cake this year. Fuck it. Yo. Okay. So I was thinking, like, what was the last time I saw a crazy fucking ad, right? Here we go. It's an ad for a bootleg Naruto game where Naruto, like, does the transformation jutsu to become, like, Sasuke and a bunch of other characters, and he literally pulls out a condom and holds it up to Sakura and then rates how well she was in bed. And it's a gacha game ad. And I was like, bro. And I did not say bro. He then goes over to Ino and he pretends to be Sai. He goes over to Tsunade and pretends to be, well, no one. He's himself. And then he's like, Tsunade's an SSR. I don't know what that means in gacha games. But it's for, I'm not even going to shout the game out. But I literally took pictures of it as it was happening because I'm like, dude, what in the fuck are we talking about? How is this an ad on YouTube? I was like, dude, what? It's a gacha game where the ad is Naruto sleeping with the various females in the series. It's like, what are we talking? First of all, how is that even not copyrighted? How, you know, like is this parody enough? Secondly, even if it is parody, how the fuck do they allow that on YouTube? Pokemon Arceus is 4 years old, which is crazy to consider. I gotta make folders in my iPhone library. Reddit posts. Here we go. Here's some YouTubers. There you go. Pocket FM audio series. And there was like a straight 10-minute ad where they basically read out The Alpha's Bride, which was a complete AI story with AI videos. I was like, what in the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, I gave it a free shout out so that way you know I'm not lying. It was a whole ass ad. I could post. I don't want to post this on the Discord actually. I gotta make an NSFW thing. Not because I'm gonna show anything spicy, just because I'm not making an NSFW Discord channel though. That's not happening. Like, bro. There's a couple more. I'm trying to look before I go back. I was taking a couple pictures of them, man. I was like, dude, here we go. What's this? Oh, it's an advertisement for someone's channel. That's fine, I guess. I'm not too mad at that. Yeah, another AI fucking video. I got too many of these. Point is that there's no quality control at YouTube, man. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking and what the fuck they're doing. How tiring. Okay, that's enough. You know how many strategy boards I have on my phone? Let me plug this back in. Yeah, Zoloft sounds like a wizard name for sure. Ambien is true. That's another good one. Yeah, dude, I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, y'all really just put anything on YouTube, man? Like, no joke? No one checks what they greenlight on YouTube? It's okay. We might have to look up where to get the remaining life bottles, because they sure as hell have not given me more. Oh no, it's big dudes. He ran immediately. Look at that. That's bullshit. Oh god, this is gonna be the craziest gauntlet level ever. You know there's gonna be one more level to this too. Okay, thank you. Okay. What the fuck are these? You know, I'm starting to think Zarok is actually kind of broken. This guy's on like Quan Chi levels. Do you see how much damage they do? What? Dude, are you for real? Thank you. You know, I somehow think this is a bad time to shop. Okay, maybe we reload just in case. There's a new Horizon game. Yeah, I kind of saw it. This is why I need to bring back the fucking podcast. Like, if I were to stream the podcast, guys, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's better edited, but I need to bring that shit back. Like, seriously. Like, I know that's kind of what the streams are, but I really need to bring back the fucking podcast because Lord knows there's so much shit happening. It's almost a mistake that I am not constantly streaming and talking about it. Like, what the actual fuck are they doing at Sony right now? Like, don't you, like, is it just because this dude died? Is it because Lance Reddick unfortunately passed away that they just don't know what to do at Horizon? Because he was a major character. It would absolutely be weird if, like, in the next game they just write him out because he's just not, he's unfortunately, like I said, dead. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what they do. Alright, who even knows where the chalice is? Alright, it's forward. Just thinking about asking me about the podcast? Yeah, maybe I will. I don't want to suggest, like, hey, maybe you guys should, like, you know, get together, not get together, but, you know, maybe you guys should say, like, hey, you know, here's a bunch of topics. I want to hear your takes on it. I mean, if you guys have a collection of stuff that happens throughout the week, I'll happily do it, man.
By heck, am I glad to see you. That Zarek tried to force me to undo.
Do you even know who I am?
He means to release the demons from their tomb under the enchanted forest. But I said to myself, you can't touch me, you lanky windbag. I'm the Mer.
The Mer.
But then you had me locked up in here with all these nutters. Oh, it's been terrible. I haven't managed to get a word of sense out of anyone in weeks.
Oh no, he was.
Right. Well, I'll see myself out, thanks. You have a good look around, lad. Zarek's left some stuff lying about that I think you might find useful.
Uh-oh. He tiptoes out. No, sorry, it will not be like the Joe Rogan experience, or whatever the fuck you're talking about, where they smoke weed. Yeah, maybe I'll bring back the podcast. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's just going to be me saying, what the fuck were they thinking? 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 There you go. There's your podcast episode. Insert game company here. What the fuck were they thinking? 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 It's just an Ubisoft episode. We could talk about anything. I had a podcast, and then it kind of died. I kind of stopped wanting to do it. It became a lot more effort to set it up and to organize topics and everything. And eventually I just kind of was like, yeah, I'm a little tired of it. I don't want to do it anymore. I used to do it with my friends. I pulled that because, you know, I don't want, you know, a lot of reasons.
You are back on the battlefield, yeah?
Yeah, you're back on the battlefield.
Say to me, Stungard, what do you think of this sword or that axe? But I say to them,
Keep stooping the enemies.
Modern warfare is a question of science. The science of shields. I think maybe you should take my shield, yeah? It is magic here for this cure. Some say it is better to have a magic sword than a magic shield, but I say to use it, that is rubbish.
I say no, that is rubbish. Why is he French? I can't do a German accent.
Properly, the shield will make you invincible.
Okay. The gold shield. Gold standard in self-defense. So was it hold to run? No, I think you have to not be moving. Really weird that they bound it to two different things. Alright, so you can repair it and you can enchant the sword, which is good. Okay. Let's go. YouTube really try to bootleg Spotify? I mean, YouTube's got good stuff. They added episodes to the podcast. I don't even know what episode is on the public reboot that I did a while ago. That's what I'm saying. It's been so long, I genuinely just don't remember. Okay. Return to the graveyard. Enchanted Earth. Do we get the chalice from Enchanted Earth? No, you know what we have? We have the thing that we needed to enter before. The arm, I think it was. Here, can we go back to Dan's Crypt and just get a little bit of healing first? Nargonite. Well, I mean, gaming news. You know, like if you have a topic or something you just want to shoot the shit on. I don't know. Like, what would I actually, like, put in that show? I don't really know. That's why I think it's better to just record. I just do it myself. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like I ramble enough. It would just be like an easier collection of things. You know, I'm not... I get it. But, like, what do you want me to say about Horizon? I didn't think the sequel was that good to begin with. I thought the original game was good, but it just lacked melee combos. And that's, like, the one thing they added in the sequel. But then the sequel has a lot of other weird shit that I didn't really like about the story. So it just ends up being not a bad game, just kind of a weird game. I don't know, man. Oop. Well, you should work on giving me a straight answer. What the fuck are you... what? Yeah, a couple of things happened. They're talking about Halo Combat, or Halo Campaign Evolved, which is just like a remake of the fucking campaign of Halo 1 for PlayStation and Xbox. Like, because again, they have no originality. They're talking about how that might be releasing either late this year or early next year. It's just really sad. It's just stupid. Don't recommend things that would get one of your favorite streamers banned? Question mark? Maybe. No, Bunny Garden isn't that serious. Might as well ask a bear to not eat meat. I mean, bears eat more than just meat. They're omnivores. In fact, we don't even need to jump over there. We just need to grab the rune and then run back. I mean, the money can't hurt. But it's only 20 gold. It's almost, like, literally not even worth it. Dude, I get stuck on that every time. Okay. I have a grand mission, he says. Okay. I love that you have to replay an earlier level. This is actually kind of cool. Like something you'd see in like a Spyro game. Fuck you. Oh my god. Ah, stop, stop. He doesn't even look at me when he shoots me. If you're going to shoot me, at least look me in the eyes. What the fuck? How does this level play again? Okay. Good lord. Oh my god, this level is absolutely insane, dude. Dude, lock on. Holy shit, this is worse than Ocarina of Time lock on. Oh my god. Damn, I killed it. Okay. You wouldn't be able to hit me, would you? Nope. Oh yeah, YouTube wouldn't like you. But yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I could bring it back. I just don't know when I do it. And I still need to finish those couple verdicts I had said I was going to do. And I never did. I got like halfway through editing the Prime verdict. And I was like, you know what? This is a lot of work. And by a lot of work, I mean I'm just lazy. Because I need to get the footage off, which means I need to finish the verdict. Oh my god. Okay, you can block it. What the fuck? Okay. Dude, I'm trying to push it. Thank you. Earth rune. Fucking psychic frogs. I just about got screwed over today. I was gonna go to the store to buy some soda pop. 3-day sale stuff came up. You could do better. Yeah, I mean, you should always price check everything. I don't even think sometimes it's malicious. Just sometimes some places just have it lower. Sometimes it is malicious. I don't think it's always malicious, though. You know, stores aren't keeping track of each other that much. I mean, maybe they are, but, you know, within reason, right? Which way? I know this is not a very complicated map. I'm just very lost. None shall enter, but I have the thing. Okay. I'm already dead. I can't die again.
Sir Dan, you must take the Shadow Demon Talisman. It is an unholy relic, but it may allow you to progress through Shadow Demon territory.
Okay. How do I take it? Fire, wind, water, and earth, I guess? How do we trigger this? Oh, it doesn't come back up. Okay, I see. There's only a couple ways. Fire, earth, wind, water. There you go. Are we releasing the booze? Shadow Talisman. We're not gonna get a whole bunch of thank you for releasing these.
What have you done?
Why the hell would you do that?
The shadow demons are wreaking havoc across the land, and it's all thanks to you. The single most destructive and wretched creatures in the history of the world, and you've given them an early parole. They will be heading for the ruins of King Peregrine's castle. Galamir is doomed.
Why do you care?
What have you...
Oh, okay. Oh my god! You know, maybe he was right. Maybe this was a bad idea. I'm trying to switch weapon. Yeah, I don't know if you could kill them. Oh my god. I think we're redoing this level. What does this say?
There used to be a cup.
I don't think I can enter here. Damn, I should have probably used it first. There you go. Money. Open inventory. It does nothing here. Shadow Talisman. Here we go. Yeah, apparently they've been just leaking non-stop like Game Freak secrets, which I think is really funny. Are we even prepped for like a boss fight? Given how rough this level is to begin with. What? I think it's weird you don't really fucking hell, dude. You don't really stay locked on. Oh, that's so annoying. Are you serious? Oh, I'm cooked. You can't fall off at all in this boss fight. Bro, you can't fall off at all in this boss fight. If you fall off, that's it. You die. Holy shit. Oh, and the worst part is we have to replay the entire level. We have to get the Earth Rune. Then we could get the... Oh, fuck. Okay, we're just gonna use the bow. The bow's better than the crossbow. Yeah, if you lock on, it doesn't stay locked on in this game, which is really weird. Like, I don't know why it does that. Okay. Okay. Damn. Pierced his nipple. Okay. I don't think you're going to know any characters from Gen 10. It's very rare they bring back characters anymore like that. See, the problem, Narg, is that the plot lines of a lot of Pokemon games used to run concurrent, but now they really don't. So, like, it used to be that Gen 1 took place roughly the same time as Gen 3, and then Gen 2 and Gen 4 happened 2 years later, roughly around the same time. And then Gen 5, I think, when we looked it up one time, was like 5 years or something after that. It was something like that. I thought it wouldn't come back if I was already out of it. Thank you. There used to be like a whole plot line for this. It makes no sense. It makes perfect sense. We know that Gen 2 happens after Gen 1. Like, literally, they're described as sequels. We know that Red is up on Mount Silver. We know that Gen 4 happens at Gen 2 because the the Sinnoh games take place roughly around the same time as the Lake of Rage. Did he hit me through the fucking floor, dude? We already know that. That's in the intro to those games. I'm not sure. Like, there's a whole, like... There's something that confirms it for most of them. I don't know it anymore off the top of my head, usually. But we know that Gen 7 takes place a couple years after Gen 1 because Red and Blue are pretty old. Like, they're older than they were originally. And we know that ZA takes place, what do they say, 5 years after X and Y. So that's like the most confirmation. There's like little hints here and there for the canonicity and the timeline of different Pokemon games. You just have to know where they are and know where to look, basically. Believe it or not, the timeline of Pokemon is actually one of the few things they do really well. Okay. Oh, please tell me I don't have to watch this every time. Never. They're keeping it pretty close to the chest, I'm just saying. Shadow Talisman. Are we gonna have to buy arrows? Oh, shit. Okay. Dude, can you at least give me a second? We need the Star Rune. What? The fall made me stagger. Oh my god, this is brutal. This is one of the most brutal levels in the game, I think. Oh, fuck. They put all these dudes here. Oh, my God. I can't move. Fucking hell, dude. I have to go into this boss fight with no HP. That's gonna be so fucked up. This game has a brutal sense of fucking difficulty sometimes. The worst part is that the lock-on is not consistent. They'll move too far and then you have to re-lock on. It's like Resident Evil 0 with the bats. It's literally the same thing. You have to fucking re-lock onto the bat, but it's hard because the little bats constantly show up. I don't even know why they made the little bats, like, lockable. Dude. Oh my fucking God. I guess you don't jump when it slips. If you jump, you slide faster. Yeah, you don't jump. If you jump it, you slide even faster. Oh my God. Ah. It like tilts one way and then tilts the other way completely, dude. Thank you. It's not even that hard, it's just obnoxious. I don't need it. It doesn't refill bottles. If it refilled bottles, these life springs would be great. They don't. There we go. Thank you. No, not this way. Sure, fuck it. Fast way? No, I wouldn't say it's like a Souls game. It's just got very cumbersome, clunky controls, even in the remake. Like, it walks you into the fucking wall there for some reason. So that's 50% of my life bar gone. I still don't have full control. That's really weird. Okay, done. Wow, what a level that is. That's the hardest level in the game by far. The hardest level by far. Okay. We didn't get the chalice though, which I don't know how you get the chalice. I tried hitting all those enemies, it didn't give me anything. The pools of the ancient dead. I'm back!
Cold and dark and reeking of death. We remember an ancient battle fought here between the forces of good and the dark armies of Zarek. Now the marshes are full of the restless dead.
Okay. You gonna read it?
Weapons are useless against the heavy armor of the knights. Don't let them shove you in the swamp. That mud will never come out.
So I can't even kill him? Okay, great. Naturally, the first thing I will do is try to hit them, you know? Oh, there's tentacles! Sweet, dude.
Greetings, stranger. I am the boatman. It is I who ferry lost souls on their final journey to the land of the dead. But hold, have we not met before? Sir Daniel fought as you. You too. Thanks to Zarok's memories, I'm up to my eye sockets in lost souls who've woken from the eternal sleep. Business hasn't been this brisk since before they invented sanitation.
I don't care. Whoa.
Look, if you help me to gather up a boatload of 8 lost souls and bring them here, I'll drop you off at the sunken town of Melamede. How's that sound?
Okay. Oh, they belly bop you. Can I push them off? Oh, okay, there you go. Fatty can't swim. Arrows. Dude, how many of them are there? What the fuck? Off! Thank you. 1 collected, 7 remaining. Okay, these dudes I can kill. Shield? Silver? I'm gonna have to close the window in a minute. Did someone say tentacles? Yeah, everyone's favorite. I like how that's what gets his attention, dude. You're a trip narc. I'll tell you that much, man. Thank you. In the drink. Nope. In the drink with you. Perfect. Oh, it makes the bridges disappear the more you collect. Oh shit, see, I would have been more tactical about it. Forcing you to fight some of these dudes on the way back. No, we killed each other. No, what? Well, we're replaying this level. Oh, that was the stupid bomb chest. Oh my god. Now this game is just becoming a minefield. Every single thing hurts you and you just get fucked. Oh. Well, even slower. I kind of get how the level plays now. You cannot make that jump, that's for sure. What? How is he not dead? How is he not dead? How is he not dead? Dude, this is a worse lock-on system than Ocarina. Oh, I have to make jumps. Oh, this is ridiculous. Is this a Crash Bandicoot level? Oh my god. I mean, none of this really matters. If you fall in the goo, you just lose a life bottle. That's it. Nothing stops you. You just take damage. Who? Oh, they could hop out. I don't know. I don't know why. They just can. It's locking onto this thing. See, this thing is just a nuisance now. Look how much damage you take. You literally can't even outrun it. How are you this game's annoying me now. How are you supposed to make this jump? I might as well just experiment. I'm gonna have to replay this level like 10 times. Yes, you can do a dash jump. That is super precarious. Great. Dude. At least they don't do a lot of damage, but they do damage. Which is bullshit. Horizon's not gonna get a copyright. I think the bigger thing is people just already... Horizon's already kind of on the precipice of if people will like it or not. So I don't know, maybe they just don't have the goodwill and the clout to be like, yeah, you know, we'll just do whatever, guys. You'll figure it out. You'll either like it or you won't. I don't know if they have the clout to pull that one off. Just saying. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know if that's something they want to risk. Like, they can't afford to have... Like, people are very conscious of, like, fucking how shit a lot of these games are now. So if it's not good, they just won't buy, man. I mean, hey, these dudes do it at their own peril, so... Oh my god. You can't even aim it. I just want to hit the chest. I don't even think I can. I'm gonna close the window because now I was building Legos and now it's gonna be noisy, of course. Patience wins, always. Am I some kind of Lego enthusiast? Yes. Lego Star Wars, specifically. And like a couple here, a couple odd ones here and there. I knew something was coming. It didn't fucking sprint. Oh my god, why is sprint bound to block? Why would they do this? This game is just like 90% trolling. Why would they do that? Sprint is bound to the same button as block. Thanks. I mean, ultimately it was worth it. I can only carry 3 anyway. Yeah, what are they doing with Horizon? Who knows? I don't even think they know. Ultimately, it's just going to be a big waste. That's why, I don't know, man. I don't know how hype I am for the next Horizon game. I didn't even really like Forbidden West, if I'm being completely honest. I thought Forbidden West was, like, passable, sure, but I didn't think it was that great. Oh, we actually got a new life bottle. Sweet. I haven't realized. Listen, it's a bad time to be a fan of any Sony franchise because almost all of them are just in the fucking toilet. You know, when back in the day when you used to get like the same 3 or 4 or 5 publishers putting out multiple bangers a year? That's never gonna happen, man. That's done. Those days are over. Like, Nintendo's just a huge umbrella publisher, I guess. So I guess you could count Nintendo if you really wanted. What in the fuck is happening now? I don't even know where the chalice is. Out of ammo. Oh boy. Oh, it's all the way over there? Fuck. I have to get it. You're trying too hard with the man jaw joke, homie. Like, yeah, it's a Western game, but Horizon's actually pretty good. The first game is.
It is I who ferry lost souls on their final journey to the land of the dead. But oh, have we not met before? Sir Daniel Fortescue, not you too. Thanks to Zarok's memories, I'm up to my eye sockets and lost souls who've woken from the eternal sleep. Business hasn't been this brisk since before they invented sanitation.
Uh-oh.
Look, if you help me to gather up a boatload of 8 lost souls and bring them here, I'll drop you off at the sunken town of Melamine. How's that sound?
Okay.
How change to meet a polite young skeleton after dealing with those filthy zombie types. Hop aboard.
Now I got the chalice. Can we stop by the Hall of Heroes real quick? All things considered, that wasn't a very hard level, so that's okay. Like, I get it's not an anime game, but it's not a bad game by any measure. That's all I'm saying. Horizon 1 actually has a really good plot. It's very interesting. It's got a lot of good stuff for it. Anyone else? Nope. And it's an original game, which I have to give it credit for.
I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy a little gamble, lad?
Flaming longbow, okay. Ready, aim, fire. She didn't have Manja in the first game, though. That's what people were complaining about. She looked fine. She looked normal in the first game. And they did something to her and fucked her face up. I don't know if Warlord's still here, but I did buy that Lego Horizon game. Maybe I'll play that. I don't know, man. I'm not exactly going to lose a lot of sleep over most of these games anymore. It's not like they have 50 series, so I could just be like, yeah, I don't really care too much. Whatever, I'll just come back when the series gets, you know, to my taste again. It's not like that really happens anymore because most of these series just suck. And there's so few of them now. Like, you might get one release every, like, couple of years. Like, they used to release some of these games every other year, every year and a half, every 2 years. That was a good time. Now I get, like, you know, the production value is higher, which makes the game feel more memorable. But am I the only person who just would take less game, you know, lower quality games if we got more of them, if they were made like they were before? Like, I can't be the only person who would be like, yeah, it's cool when a game has a crazy cinematic moment or whatever, but wouldn't it just be better to have a lot of games that are low budget? Lower budget? No, not everything needs to be GTA 5 levels, because then if it sucks, it took you years to make and it's not good. Then what did you really gain from it? Nothing. The lake.
Look at you. It must be 500 years since you were last on my ferry. You don't look a day over 400. Now, here we are. Zarok's magic has caused the lost mythical town of Melamede to rise.
Mythical town.
See you soon.
Oh, thanks.
You haven't got your army now. Better to use stealth than charge in. Beware the Watchers. Slay them before they spot you and summon others.
Oh, great. Every level's gonna be tight as fuck. Look at this. There you go. We killed it. Better to use stealth, they say. You know who I am? I could hit him. I don't know why it's making me do that weird animation. That was weird. Unfortunately, game design is a race to the bottom. Yeah, and it doesn't need to be. It's the most stupid, pointless, like, deterioration of a good hobby in history, probably. There is no reason for games to get worse over time because they over-budget it. You know, they used to make these games with, like, teams of, like, 10 or 12 people. Like, how could we possibly... It just doesn't even make any sense. It's obvious bloat. There's no fucking way these games require this many people to make anymore, and they're all fucking worse. That doesn't make sense. Like, objectively, that doesn't make sense. They would have a team of 20 dudes make some of the most memorable video games in history. Now a team of 100 people can't do it? Well, then that's just bloat. That's just too many cooks in the kitchen, as they say. Probably half of them don't do anything. And instead of, you know, I'm not saying fire them, make sure they have no jobs or whatever, but think about it like this. Instead of having them go off and make another game, you have them all working on the same bullshit. Skulls. Great, can't kill the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Can't even open it. That's why none of it makes any sense. It just doesn't. I wonder how many people worked on the original Medieval, not the remake, just the original. You know, probably no more than maybe 20, 30 people. And look, I'm all for it. If you could have 1 billion people work on a game and it gets better, like, I'm all for it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you no. But what I will tell you is that your game better be spotless. It better be flawless. Oh, wow, that's pretty far, actually. I need the Chaos Rune. Well...
The crystal contraptions that surround the whirlpool can freeze its dangerously turbulent waters. You will need all of the rune keys to activate the magical...
He's not really. He's not doing enough. It's... They're gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, it's entertainment. Entertainment as an industry is completely co-opted. That was really scary. That's what, you know, that's why everyone's so super happy about fucking Kathleen Kennedy being forced to leave. Like, that's not gonna change much, I promise you, man. I don't see anything as a great cure-all because the same people that were there before are still the same people there now. Like, what has realistically changed? Nothing. But everyone swears this is the end. I'm telling you, man, like, there's never gonna be... The good days of Star Wars are over. Period. Whether you liked it or not, the good days are done. They're never coming back. And I don't say this to be like a doomer and just a pessimist. I say it because I know that the people that are in charge of Lucasfilms are not going to be able to do what they need to do at best. And at worst, they're going to be actively working against what's best for it. But, I mean, people are high on their fucking happiness. I mean, look, I'm glad she's gone too, but, like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's just all going to suddenly become better. I have no idea how to open this, by the way. Okay. That's the beginning of the level. Okay. How do you get over here? And no, you can't hop this fence, for anyone wondering. I already tried that. I didn't think you can't really stand on objects in this game that aren't intended to be stood on, so that's not something you could do. I don't know, man. We have definitely more than enough coders and game designers and game developers to publish a bunch of stuff. Oh, I forgot you could walk into stuff. There's no icon. Whoops. Is that it? YouTube didn't like... Yeah, I can only imagine why they didn't. I'm telling you, man, you need to be careful, dude. You're gonna say some shit, get actually thrown in ban world somewhere. Okay. That is not the weapon to use to hit something that's fast moving. How did I beat him? What? Oh, you just have to run up to them fast. Okay. I thought it was forcing them to crouch down. No, that's just their natural defense. You don't just jump around this, right? I'm gonna fall in the goo and it's gonna be like, haha, idiot. I mean, no, I'm not saying that. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. A little too far there. Going back over here. I guess they have hit points. Yeah, they do. Only took me the whole level to realize that. That's so ridiculous that they could just soak that hit. Would I consider playing Parasite Eve? I mean, I'd consider it. I didn't really, like I said, I didn't really enjoy Parasite Eve that much. I know it's like a classic and everyone loves it. I never really liked Parasite Eve that much. It's not a bad game, it's just, it tries to be like Final Fantasy and Resident Evil, and I don't think that's a very great combo. Dude, how do I get across to the Chaos Rune? I mean, hey, we're trying to play new things this year, so maybe that'll be like a Halloween playthrough or something. It's definitely not going to happen right away, but it could happen later, maybe. Let me scratch my head. Oh, that's it. It's exhausted. Like, am I missing something about this? How do you... Oh, this is something completely separate. So maybe it is back here. I just don't know how you get past that house. So this actually doesn't lead where I thought it did. Okay, never mind. Go back. No, remember, the Piglet game was supposed to be an April Fool's joke. That kind of went out the, you know, out the window when it actually ended up being a pretty fun game, which I did not expect. So yeah, the Piglet game was out of left field, but that's because that was like a Halloween or April Fool's special. Okay. How the hell does that help us? Well, anything could be for kids and be horrific. It's like people saying that, oh, GTA raises crime, as if all these weird crimes... Oh, there's a door here. It's so dark I didn't see it. That's really funny. It's like when people are like, GTA is this weird, crazy game that encourages crime, as if crime hasn't been happening for fucking forever. It's just this weird, like, boomer cope that video games are the new thing that's taking over people and making them stupid, as if boomers didn't spend their whole lives in front of television. What's that shot? I never liked Rugrats.
The ancient people of this long
Go fuck off.
sought to harness the power of crystals found in the caverns below. Now, Zarek seeks to unlock the secrets of this arcade.
He's becoming a Final Fantasy villain.
This mine shaft leads deep into the earth to certain doom in the crystal caverns.
Okay. I couldn't even see that door there. That's how dark it is on my screen. I didn't really watch a lot of Nickelodeon shows. I was a Cartoon Network kid. Like I said, I had piano, so I couldn't really watch like Fox Kids or whatever, or Jetix, Disney XD, Fox, WB. We used to have all of that. We had cable, obviously, for the longest. So we had the Time Warner cable for ages. We had, that was like most of my childhood, we had Time Warner, right? This is back before Verizon Fios even existed, right? We were very early adopters of Verizon Fios. None of this shit even existed back then, is what I'm trying to get at. No, yeah, they blame movie. Well, yeah, not anymore. They don't blame movies anymore. You're not wrong about that. That's just because it's easy to portray things that are new that the general populace doesn't do as being dangerous. Why do you think every time that like there's a killer or something, they always mention, oh, he played Counter-Strike, he played Grand Theft Auto, he played Call of Duty, as if millions upon millions of people, maybe even billions of people, have not done exactly that. You know, like, what's the percentage of people that actually go out and do crime? Can we just jump in? Hilarious. Look at this, it's beautiful. Ironically, the #1 game I want to play most of the time is what? Like Spyro. That's what I want to do. Oh my fucking god. How does that make me a furry? Now we're just saying things that don't even make fucking sense, dude. If you play a game that doesn't have a half-naked anime girl, you're a furry. You still pop this? I think it's closed for good. Cinder? Scaly, yeah, there you go. That's the right term. I don't like the whatever the remake trilogy was or whatever, the reboot. I actually am a huge anti-fan of it. So I don't particularly care much for Cinder. I don't like it because it basically isn't a Spyro game. That's why do you think I never played it on the channel? I played Dawn of the Dragon and I played a little bit of Eternal Night, and I was like, I know I don't like it, so like, why am I gonna fucking play it? You know? And then I played A New Beginning. That was actually one of the first Xbox games I bought, because back in the day you could buy Xbox originals off of Xbox Live for the 360, and that was one of the first things I bought. Was Spyro A New Beginning. Thinking I would do a playthrough on it, but then I was like, I don't really enjoy it. So like, why would I do that? Okay, very nice. I guess whether you kill the eye or let the dude spawn, you get the same amount. So it doesn't really matter. It's up to you what you want to do. There you go. Probably opens the door. Yep. Like, unfortunately, Spyro just happens to suffer from being abandoned by both its original publisher and developer. And it kind of is just in that in-between of, hey, these are old school mascots, and now they're all gone. Let's have those new school mascots, because that shit was cool. If you remember playing Jak and Daxter, they had that one lady, like Kira or someone. She, you know, she has her tits out, you're driving cars, you're shooting people with guns. Like, the jump from Jak 1 to Jak 2 is almost a different series. Like, it has very little Crash DNA in it, and it really sucks that Sony just let these IPs go. I don't know what the fuck the story is. Whatever it is, it's a dumb story. How dreadful. You end up loving this series and they just fucking throw it to the wolves. I don't know. There you go. Over here.
10,000 courses for this guy. I bet money you be back pushing all daisies by now.
Money well wasted.
I have something here for you. You like it very much? You want?
Well, I mean, it depends. What is good sales-wise? If you're trying to sell a game like Hitman, do you judge it based on what Hitman should sell? Or do you judge it based on Call of Duty? Because if you think every series is going to sell COD numbers, you're going to be very disappointed. You're going to think everything you do is a fucking failure. Like, some series just have bigger appeal than others. I mean, it's that simple. You know, like, if we judge any franchise by, like, Pokemon or Minecraft or NBA, 2K, or GTA, they're all failures. Alright. Well, that's all the time we're going to have, but I will stay here just for a few minutes while I set this stuff up. I mean, like, if you just think that a series is going to do whatever, yeah. Like, some things are just more widespread and more mass appeal, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, that's totally fine. That's totally normal. What isn't normal is throwing away every single project to chase that high, you know, that eternal bliss of, well, COD gets to sell 1 billion units of whatever game, which they don't even do anymore, really, because they suck now. COD gets to sell 1,000 copies of, you know, Black Ops 2, so, or 1 million or 1 billion copies of it, whatever. So we need to sell you know, 1 billion copies of, like, Deus Ex. And most people just don't have the, I don't want to say they're stupid, but they don't have the fortitude, the resilience. You know, most, like I said, horror games, stealth games, those are genres that are not going to do well compared to just shooting, where the cost of failure is not that high. And you could just play multiplayer, everyone plays it. It's a cultural thing as well. You know, there's a bias where people say, well, it's a COD game. Of course people will play it. So it kind of has that enduring, long-lasting appeal versus a cult series like Deus Ex, which is like good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine, but it's a smaller game. It's not going to appeal to as many people. They all want that COD money. You know, like let's scroll over. Our buddies that make the Assassin's Creed series. By the way, I love the PS4 UI. It's so good. I actually kind of miss it. PS5's okay. The PS3, 4, and 5 are all good in different ways. I kind of prefer the 3, but I like that you actually get like a good usage out of the background here, because this background's actually animated and shit, and I love it. I don't think I can have it on my PS5, but that's besides the point. 3 was so good for its time. I was like, dude, what the fuck is even happening on the Xbox? Like, Xbox doesn't have bad UIs. It just doesn't have, hey, here's a movie playing in the background of the game you're about to play. Fully voiced and everything. Then they stopped doing it. Not every game had it. But that used to be the Sony appeal. I don't have any dynamic themes. I do, but I turned off the music. You know, like, you turn off the music and shit. Yeah, I have a couple. I have Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Midgar, Final Fantasy. Like, some of these I don't even remember getting. I used Wolfenstein in a couple old playthroughs. You might be able to go back and see those. Destiny 2, because I actually played this expansion. Where's the other one? Kingdom Hearts 2. You got a bunch of these just for playing through the Kingdom Hearts shit. Might have to get all achievements, maybe not. Maybe you just have to beat them. Maybe I didn't beat Chain of Memories. I have no idea. And then the Resident Evil 20th Anniversary. I had this one on for a long time. I streamed Kingdom Hearts 2. I played it as a playthrough many years ago. If you want to go watch that. Have I ever streamed it? No. Because I got the platinum for it. No, it's fine, standard. Yeah, I just like this one the best. I just fucking love it. Look at it. It's beautiful. What more could I ask for? It's Spyro themed. That's why I had it since whenever. There's a reason why my icon is Spyro, even though this is Dawn of the Dragon Spyro. I'm never changing it because I love Spyro so much. And then here he is. You know, this Spyro Reignited getting dropped is like one of the best things that ever happened to me. It's so good, man. And then, like, they had everything set. They could have just done remake. Yeah, you know, the GBA remakes probably wouldn't have sold too well, but they could have fucking made it on a shoestring budget. Pushed it a little bit. Fuck, I'm gonna get annoyed. Alright, I think this dude's DMing me. Asking me where I am. Coming. KOTOR 2. There you go. Libs are dumb. Okay, well, that was random. I never was into Shantae. I was messing around with Kingdom Hearts 1, but, like, I don't know. It's a very slow game. Again, the goal is to try to play games I haven't played before. You could go watch all these, like, I don't know. I know everyone here likes streams, and I appreciate y'all coming to hang out, but remember, if I'm offline, you want to watch content, I got a whole backlog, whole back library of stuff you could watch. Now, I might be much younger in a lot of it, right? If you go watch the Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, I was 18. That was 12 years ago that shit came out. So, I mean, but it's still a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1 featuring yours truly. You want to watch a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 2? I did the same thing. You want to watch, basically, like, most of the games I played, I mean, like I said, I have that directory. Feel free to check it out, guys, alright? Not to actually, yeah, to self-promote. It's my fucking content. I could self-promote if I want to. Younger cursing more than ever. You already know it. I'm surprised Viff just made a fucking One Piece reference. That's crazy. Are you for real? Oh, what the fuck is going on? Bro really made a One Piece reference. Now, here come the sirens. It's ambulances, for anyone wondering. It's not fucking police. Alright, folks. Y'all have a good one. I had to look it up. Oh, never mind. He was like, anime prisons. Impel down. Okay. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Take it easy. Have a good one.